And now, this world shall know pain. Almighty push! Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jager-M from Screencasterz, feeling excited and energetic today to bring the exciting, long-awaited debut of my Lavals to the channel. Now, it's a really fun deck. It has a lot of cool plays. I teched in a lot of few engines in here. However, I was testing it with 3 rotas in the main, because I already had this deck built before the ban list dropped. And I was finishing up some of the playtesting on that a while ago. But yeah, the rota going to 1 was kind of a big issue for me, so I had to rework the deck just a little bit for that. But I think I worked through, yeah, some of the kinks. So without further ado, let's get started into Laval deck profile. Alright, and yeah. Alright, first things first, one more thing, I'm going to be going a little bit more in depth on this deck profile than my other ones, because this is a deck that not a lot of people play. So most of the time you don't know what the cards do, so yeah, don't worry, Jager-M's got you. 3 Laval, Volcano Handmaiden. She is the best card in the deck, honestly. She's a level 1 tuner with 200 defense. Basically, she's a rekindling target. But basically, when she's sent to the graveyard, when you have a Laval with a different name in the graveyard, you can use her effect to send 1 more Laval from your deck to the graveyard. Yeah, so if you have like a Laval cannon in the grave, you can send her, use her effect to send another one, use her effect to send another one, and then, you know, rekindling is going to be pretty strong. It's also good to make sure Flameville counters live, which I'll get into in a second. Then we're doing 3 Laval cannon. He is, how do I explain it? He's like Ritual Beast Tamer Wen for the deck. When his card is normal or flip summon, for whatever reason, you can do that. You can target one of your banished Lavals and special summon them. Alright, so he basically brings you access to your level 7 as well as your level 5 synchros. He is a warrior, so he is rota searchable. Yeah, so when rota went to 1, yeah, it kind of sucks. But he's pretty good. You can find him when you need him. Basically, yeah, he's basically access to your bigger synchro plays. He's pretty good. He's not a rekindling target, but still just as good. 2, Laval Lakeside Lady. It is my favorite card of the deck. I mean, look at her. Like, the artwork on this card is just insane. She's my waifu, honestly. I love this card so much. Basically, if this card is in your graveyard, and you have 3 Lavals with different names in your graveyard, you could use her effect to banish a copy of herself, and a Laval from your graveyard to destroy 1 set card your opponent controls. So that can destroy back row as well as monsters if they're face down. And yeah, since you banish herself, you can use her effect, banish her and like a handmaiden from grave, and destroy a card. And you could, and since she's also a level 3 tuner, there's also a kindling target. You can bring her back with the Laval cannon, so you can make her with Laval cannon to make a level 7 synchro, or use Laval cannon with the handmaiden to make a level 5 synchro. It's really good. And for the last of the Lavals, do 1 Laval blaster. He is also a warrior, so he's also rota searchable. That's why rota was kind of important to the deck. But yeah, he's mainly there as another name. Basically, when this card is normal summoned, if you have 1 Laval in your graveyard other than a copy of himself, you can choose a number between 1 and 5, mill that many cards, and he gains a 200 attack for each Laval sent by his effect. Yeah, we don't care about the attack boost as much, mainly just for the milling. It's pretty good. Fills up your grade a little bit. He's a level 4 for XYZs. And for the last Lavals, we do 1 Laval Landslord. I really do like this guy. He makes your Flameville counters almost always live. You can normal summon him without tributing. He's a rekindling target. And if you normal summon him without tributing, he's sent to the graveyard during end phase, so you don't get his second effect. Yeah, but his second effect is this card is destroyed and sent to graveyard. You target 1 of your banished Lavals and add him to your hand. He's pretty good. He also gives you access to your higher level synchros, being a level 6 target. So that's it for the Lavals of the deck. These are basically the best ones in my opinion, so there's that. Onto the rest of the fire monsters. 2 Flameville Fire Dog, 1 Spirit of Flames, and 1 Goka, the Peer of Malice. I'll explain these a little bit more in depth. Flameville Fire Dog, it's a rekindling target. It has 200 defense, it's an 1800 beater. It's level 4. When this card destroys a monster by battle, sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 fire monster with 200 or less defense from your deck to the field. Yeah, except for another copy of itself. So basically, this guy can bring out your Laval Landslord. And since he wasn't normal summoned out tributing, you get to keep him on field. So that's pretty good. He can also bring out your Handmaiden. You can bring out your Laval Lakeside Lady. You can also bring out your Jet Synchron, which is really good. I really do like this guy for Synchro plays as well as XYZ plays. One Spirit of Flames. If you're playing an elemental here, not elemental here. If you're playing an elemental deck like any fire, water, wind, or earth, I highly recommend try taking one of the elemental spirits. There's one for I think each attribute of those. There's Aqua Spirit, Spirit of Flames, Garuda the Wind Spirit. There's the rock one. Yeah, basically all their effects is you can banish one monster of that attribute from your graveyard to special summon them. So this is the fire one. His effect is you can banish one fire from your graveyard to special summon them. But yeah, he's really good in making your Trishula play. All you need to make Trishula with him is one Spirit of Flames in your... Oh, not Spirit of Flames. One Spirit of Flames in your hand, one Handmaiden engraved, and one Laval cannon. Because if she's engraved, you can banish her with the Spirit of Flames. Normal summon your Laval cannon. Use the effect to special summon the Handmaiden. That totals up to 9. So that's your Trishula play. He's pretty good. I like him. He's also level 4 for rank 4 spamming. And also is a good level for synchro plays. Yeah, as for Goka, he's also a level 6. He can be special summoned, which is pretty cool. Basically gives you access to your higher level synchros back with that. Basically, his effect is if you control a fire monster, you can special summon this guy, then destroy one fire monster you control. You can also bring out a token during your standby phase of the next turn, so that's pretty good for more level, plays and synchros. But yeah, he's basically a strong body. Cool thing you do with him is normal summon your Jet Synchron, special summon this guy, pop the Jet Synchron, use Jet Synchron's effect to come back, do a level 7 sync. He's really good. I really do like this card. You can cut him if you want, but I really do like him. Basically for when you're synchroing up for higher monsters, that's basically what he does. On to the other tuners. One Jet Synchron and one Gloat Bulb. I really do like these guys in the main, since you do make 5s and 7s more than any other synchro. Gloat Bulb works, so if you mill it, it's pretty good. Yeah, there's that. Jet Synchron, it's a fire. It's kind of have some synergy with the Fire Dog. So there's that. These are really good tuners for the moment. I really do like them. And last of the monsters, 2 Damage Juggler and Double Hat. I'm not trying to Trick Clown. You can try, cutting a card for the Trick Clown, but these are the 4 that I like the most. They're the most splashable. This guy stops you from being OTK'd, Hat Tricker. Basically, you can also go into Trishula. If you bring out, basically if you summon the Ball Cannon, bring back a Handmaiden, you can special summon the Hat Tricker, because that's 2 monsters to make Trish. That's pretty cool. He's also level 4 for rank 4 spamming, and he can search out hats, so that's pretty good. Once again, you can try out the Trick Clown if you feel the need for it, but I didn't. So that's it for the monsters of the deck. Onto the spells. 3 Molten Conduction Field. The second best spell in the deck. It's basically Foolish Burial on crack. Its effect is send 2 Laval monsters from your deck to the graveyard. So basically the main play with this is sending your Volcano Handmaiden, as well as, where is she? Your Lakeside Lady. Handmaiden's effect's going to trigger it off saying another copy. That one's going to trigger out saying another copy. You can use that one to send your 3rd name, like Laval Lancelord, to make your Lakeside Lady live. So that's pretty good. I like Molten Conduction Field. It's super thinning for the deck. It fills up your plays. You could dump like 5 monsters with this, with that loop, or I guess move. It's really good. I like this card. It fills up your grave for rekindling. So it's only 3 every play. I really do like it. Other 2 obs, 2 Forbidden Lance, and double MST. This is our back row hate for the deck. I really do like MST for the main of this deck, for things like Solemn or Vanities, things that you get out of the way. I like that. Forbidden Lance is offensive and defensive. You're making your strong synchro play. It really sucks when they stop you, so this stops them from the spells and traps. He's also, if they attack one of your Fire Dogs, flip this up, destroy their monster, get a free Spare Summon. It's pretty good. Works like Bear. I like Lance in the main. Onto the 1-ofs. 1 Rhoda, so sad. 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Rekindling, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Regeki. Rhoda, you can search a lot of things. Too bad it got hit. You can search your Laval Blaster and your Laval Cannons. That's pretty good. Foolish Barrel, you can send your Handmaiden if you have a monster already engraved. You can send Damage Juggler for a hat. You can send Glow Bulb, Jet Synchron. A lot of cool plays you can do with Foolish. Rekindling and Soul Charge are basically the same card in this deck. Rekindling's a little bit better, but Soul Charge can get stuff other than fires with 200 defense. And it doesn't matter if they're banished during end phase, because you'll be synchroing up or XYZing with them, so that's pretty good. And Regeki is for the board wipe for the OTK. So that's it for the spells of the deck. Onto the traps. 2 Flame Bell counter. When I was playing Fire Kings a while ago, Pure Fire Kings, I love this card, and right now I still love this card. It is the themed Dark Bribe for any fire deck that can play Rekindling. If you play Rekindling in a deck, and this is kind of a deck that's made for Rekindling, I highly recommend a Flame Bell counter. It is so freaking good. Its effect is basically remove from play 1 fire monster with 200 defense from your graveyard, and negate a spell and trap. And that's really good because it actually combos with the deck, believe it or not. Because, what's his name, Laval Cannon? Basically, since it banishes it, Laval Cannon can bring it back. So it's not really minusing. You can stop any spell or trap you need for it. It's a counter trap, it makes it harder to chain to. So it's really good. I like this card, especially with the Handmaidens. This card's almost always live, as well as a Laval Lance Lord. It banishes stuff you want to get back with the cannon. Double Breakthrough Skill. Double Mirror Force for the last of the 2-ubs. Mirror Force just stop. It's always a good card. It's never really dead. It stops the OTKs. I really do like Mirror Force in the main. Breakthrough Skill, if you mill with the Laval, what's the name, Blaster, the one that mills, it's really good. And it works twice. I prefer it over Phoenix Chain this format. Yeah, so there's that. It's up to personal preference, of course. You try Phoenix Chain if you need for it. And then 1 Trapful Nightmare and 1 Torrential Tribute. You can try cutting this for Bottomless, but I do like it a little bit more. Castell is a big thing. This gets rid of it pretty well. So there's that. We don't have to worry about Exiton now because he's banned, but it's still a really good card for the upcoming format, especially with Infinity and stuff. Torrential Tribute, it's the most potent out of all the 1-ubs. I really do like it. It doesn't matter if our monsters get destroyed because you bring them back most of the time, so that's it for the main deck. On to the extra deck. Alright, onto the 5s. We do 1 Laval Dragon, 1 Jet one Jet Warrior, and 1 Ally Justice Cataster. I prefer Cataster over in Armades this format, solely because of Infinity and stuff like that. But you can cut them out for Armades if you feel the need for it. Jet Warrior, why do I keep saying that? He's a free bounce, I do like him. He's also fire, so he's themed for the deck. You can synchro Jet Synchron if you haven't already used the discard effect for Jet Synchron. Or any of the level 1 tuners with this guy to make a Laval Dragoon, so that's pretty good. Laval Dragon, basically recycle 2 Lavals from your deck to, from your graveyard to the deck and bounce a card. That's pretty good. I really like it because it's themed. That's it for the 5s. On to, we have 1 level 6, 1 Laval Dragoon. You can try Goyo, but this is the themed Gay Durg of the deck if you play Dragoonies. Basically, you can add 1 Laval from your deck to your hand, and then send 1 Laval from your hand to the graveyard. So it's kind of like that. Sorry about that. Onto the 7s, we do 1 Laval Stanin, 1 Moonlight Rose Dragon, 1 Yazi, and 1 Frame Lord Zeta. Sorry about that. Voice messing up. Zeta is a really good card. If you do not play in any deck that makes 7s, I highly, highly recommend Zeta. He's a very, very powerful and disruptive card. He puts in a lot of work, more than you expect, especially if you had to sit on something. He's really good. Basically, during either player's turn, you can target 1 special summon monster attack mode. You put controls, banish that and this, and they come back during your standby phase. Really good. It works like 101 kind of, if you want to think about the conditions to use the effect. But he's really good at 2500 body that's very disruptive during your opponent's turn. Is a must. Yazi's a pretty strong beater and a Scrap Dragon. It's harder to make Scrap Dragon in this deck, so Yazi's pretty good. As well as not being able to be targeted and being a 26 body. Moonlight Rose, for any deck that has monsters at level 5 or higher, you can bounce them with this. And when it's summoned, you get a free bounce, so that's pretty good. Laval Stanin, basically, he can't be targeted. If they do, you can banish Laval and stop. But he's really good. He's themed. And when he's summoned, you can send him a Laval, or I think just card from your hand to the graveyard. He's pretty good. I like him. And these are the 7s of the deck. Onto the 8s. We only do 1 Stardust Spark Dragon. I like him over original Stardust in this deck because you can protect basically one of your monsters. You don't need an original Stardust as much, but he's pretty good for both either player's turn. So if you want to play normal Stardust, I can see the need for it, but I prefer Stardust Spark in this deck at least. And do 1 level 9, guess who it is? It's Trishula. It's really strong. It was so bad in Necros that people had to like what, not have a hand to use it or something. I don't know what I'm rambling, but if you have to play around Trish, you gotta play around this one too. It's pretty good. Not as easy to make, but really powerful. I like this card so much. On to the rank 4s, you do one Trapeze Magician. You can make this out of any of the mages. That's pretty good. Good OTK button. One Dark Rebellion and one Ragnar Zero. These guys are besties together. I love that combo. You can bust out a lot of rank 4s. One Castel, shuffle things back. The best rank 4 out at the moment. And one Gaga Cowboy for shooting for game. So yeah, that is the Laval deck profile, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments, suggestions, or anything you want to tell me in the comment section down below, I really would appreciate it. It's a newer deck profile of an older deck. I don't know why I love the DT archetypes, but they're really fun. Anything you want to tell me, just comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel to see more epic and amazing videos similar to this one. See you guys!